Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. This is episode 20 of Regrowth with sometimes Somewhat Infinite. Alrighty, what have we done? I haven't done a heap in between episodes here. I'm trying to do a little bit of tidying up, and I've expanded the base. So we've expanded all of this, and the little wands, this iron wand, and I went through a few diamond wands. They come in very handy when you're doing this sort of work. So I've expanded all of this out here. We've got a strip left to do there, I think, of the spider barrier, I guess you call it. Just need to get on top of that. And then on this side over here, I've done the same thing. Now, I said in the last episode I was going to expand both directions. So this area out here I've expanded, I've lit it up, and I can get rid of that block there. Oik. Just happens to have a torch on it, that's all, just in case. And I've put this dirt down the end here, so Somewhat can do his witchery, because as far as I know, witchery requires a lot of natural stuff around it, so trees and plants and that. So I figured, I'm hoping this is a big enough area. Worst case, we can expand it, but this area here can be used for the altar and put some trees and grass, etc. I'm going to have to get some grass over here first. We'll get an overgrowth seed, or whatever it is, whichever the Botania one is that gives you the grass. And hopefully, once he's next on, he can move that over and get into a bit more witchery. You know, and this area here, we can, I don't know. I know there's rituals and stuff. He can probably get his rituals set up in the middle here and keep it all down that end of the base and stop trying to curse me. Don't think I finished up doing the last of these. No, garlic was still leveling up. The other plan, I guess, is to tidy this area up. Obviously, we've got all different levels of the ground now, and like that. This level here is lower than that one over there, and bit of a misjudgment by my part, but I don't think once I clean up the middle part here, it should be all right. Not sure how much more farming area we need. I'm not sure how many more seeds there are. I would like to get into the automation of this though, which will require me to dig out underneath here, and I have not done that yet. I thought in this episode though we would focus on firstly, I can do this refinery quest. That's fairly simple. We can knock that over relatively quickly. I've got some steel, some wrought iron cooking up, so I can make some more steel, because I thought I would work on I've got blank. I thought I would work on mechanism cables to transfer our power. Figured that would be the easiest method. Maybe not the cheapest. I know you've got all these Buildcraft pipes, and I've got a fair few of them. But I don't know, they get a bit messy. I would have liked it if Ender IO was in this. That's what I need. I need 3 of these, don't I? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would have been nice if Ender IO was in this, and you could, combine all your bits and pieces together, all your cables in one line, but not to be. So I need a diamond gear. So we get that by going through the 4 levels, I guess. Wooden, and some cobble. 4 of them. Like so. Oh, is it not? Oh no, what am I doing? That's iron. It's the next level. Stone, iron, need some gold and some diamonds. Oh, that'd be right. 3 gold. Really? Didn't have any more gold. Aluminum brass. Alright, let's quickly make up some gold. There. One more. We'll get that smelted. I guess you don't get heaps from this. So part of the automation system that I want to set up in here is, I think I mentioned it in the last one, is making it so it actually crafts the item. And I'll leave this bank, well, I'll probably move each of these drawers with a dolly if I have one. I should have a dolly. And that'll enable me to keep the stuff I've already got and then run them through auto crafters or something to that effect to enable the item to come straight out. Come on, gold, melt up. Probably need some more lava. Like so. Come on. Yay. Alright. I only need one. You can pull 8 out at the same time. Alright, so we'll get the 1 ingot to make the gold. Wow. And then we need 4 diamonds. Always got to be careful when I do that. I sometimes left click and break the crafting frame and it becomes a bit of a pain. Going to need a couple of redstone torches. 3, 3 redstone torches. No, that wasn't it. What am I missing? Refinery. No, I only needed 2 redstone torches. Like that. Yay. Alright, so I don't have a full use for that yet, but question is, you know, look, I made a couple of iron ones. Alright, let's hand that question actually. I'm not going to make fuel now. Don't have any oil. Have to go and find some more oil. Alright, so we'll leave that one for the moment. Down in here, here's that iron wand. We're going to get some abyssal stone and some quarried stone as a reward, which is cool. Going to need more chests. Always running out of room. Come here. So I figured we would go through this quest line that I just had open. You can go in there, somewhat might find a use for them. So what have we got in here? There's a bunch of stuff that we haven't really looked at. So we got some auto crafters, some bags, seed holdings, not a big issue with these ones. Linear construction. I don't know what this one is. I think it's sort of similar to that builder's one that I just had. And that looks fairly easy. Stick, 4 iron and an ender pearl. We can do that. Ender pearls are easy now. Got 6 iron on me and a stick. Can make this real quick. I think this does have durability though and breaks. There's a trans something or other. Basic Simmel Sachs Transstructor. Okay. We're going to get some limestone. Always handy. Not 100% sure how that thing works. Oh, okay. I think it places the block that you've got. Oh, yeah. Pretty nifty. Okay. Next. So going across the top there, they're done. What's this one here? Crafting from memory. To make a work table. Work table is a book, a crafting table, and a chest of some description. So let's get that done. We'll get the crafting table. And a chest. And then we just need a book. Not sure if I've got any spare books actually. Could do. I'm not going to be in there, they're going to be in here. Right. Book, crafting table, chest, gets us a work table. And another quest reward. Couple of saplings. So work tables are pretty cool. They just allow you to have a stored recipe, which may come in quite handy. Let's see. Let's just make a crafting table recipe in here. Alright, and then all you got to do is the ingredients go in. Does it require... Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so you can, I think you can store a few. That's right, you can store a few in here. Well, yeah, you can lock it. So you can have, if you're making a lot of crafting, you know, a lot of recipes all the time, you save this one in here. You come up, as long as you've got the ingredients in there, you'll be able to pull it out. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Next one along is water tank siding. Okay. To make water tank siding, we need some wooden planks, some iron ingots, and some pipe sealant. A few eggs in. Let's see here. Pipe sealant's probably in this one. There it is. Only needed one, I think. Need some more iron. Oh no, I've got. Let's see. Water. See, you need a lot more than that to actually make the item. You see they're 3x3x3 hollow, so that's what, 26? You get. Okay. So if we wanted to, we could make another couple of crafts for that. We're just going to need some iron. A couple of blocks of iron here. We needed 26, I said, wasn't it? That. It's 24. That's enough. So that we'll be able to build a tank, and it will give us water. I mean, obviously there's an ocean out there, which is probably infinite water, but this is cool as well. Nice little generating block, and it's just built exactly the same way as this coke oven. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably plant it in the wall here and it'll generate water. But I will put that up in between episodes somewhere, just to have a nice little source of water available at all times. Okay, next one is a compacting drawer. Compacting drawer looks quite easy. Some stone, iron, and a couple of pistons and a drawer. Alright. So first thing we're going to need is the stone. So let's go and grab a stack of cobble. And get a few stone cooked up. As well. Use the power of the nether furnace there. Let's get rid of them. Okay, so we're going to also need a drawer. The easiest drawer to make is this one, just a single drawer. I'm going to need a couple of pistons, so I'm going to need some more wood. Grab that. May as well grab those sticks too. Oh look, there's stone there. Doesn't matter. They can stay there for now. Let's make the 2 levers we require for the pistons. One. Do it the right way around. And let's just grab, not that. Put these other ones in. That's the 2 pistons. The 2 pistons, a drawer, iron. Oh, no, and stone. It gives us a compacting drawer. And if you haven't seen these before, these are pretty cool as well. They obviously enable you to have, say, this iron, for example. Or whether I want to attach it to that system. We'll just throw it here for now. I can put this iron in, and it'll give us accessibility without having to uncraft and recraft. If I just want an iron ingot, I can just pull it straight out of there. Let's see, so we're going to get 4 more, which is pretty awesome. Maybe I will. Oh look, a quest that we've already done, draw controller. So that's that one over there we made. So we can hand that in. We're getting 8 spruce straws for it. So if I break this, it'll pop all the iron out as well, but I'm going to put these in here because they will be used. I suppose they won't. They will be used during this setup, which I need to work on probably in between episodes this week. Hopefully I'll get it finished, at least digging out underneath here finished. There was a suggestion to use the builder, not the quarry, the builder, and that's probably doable. And then just to move, I don't know, maybe this down there, and power it off this for the moment. Or I could fire up the boiler, I guess. But it would probably almost be quicker for me to do it with a hammer, which is how I did all of these expansions. All done with my trusty hammer. Okay, so that's that row done. Look, we've opened up the irrigation quest here, which with the 10-10-10 seeds probably isn't quite as needed because they grow fairly quickly anyway. But let's see what we got. So wooden water tank. Whatever material you make this out of, I'm not sure whether it's going to work with this wood. Whatever material you make it out of, you have to make all the parts out of it, I've found. So if you're going to make one water tank, then any of your irrigation channels and sprinklers all seem to need to be made from the same material, which is a bit of a bummer. But so how many of them did we need? Just one. And then we need a couple of these. And then the sprinkler I think requires iron bars. A couple of iron bars, a bucket, iron, and some wood. Let's have a look around. Pretty sure I had some iron. Well, I always look in that chest. Why am I looking in that chest? Ah, doesn't matter. Let's go and grab that iron I had before. As soon as I make them, I'll find them. Generally, how it's been happening. Some iron bars. Sprinkler. Need to make another bucket. Sprinkler. There we go. And inventory's full. Can I claim that? Yep. A couple of fluid tanks of water. Probably just to pump into that tank. I guess the ultimate thing there would be when you build this, build the water tank on top. So you could pretty much pipe directly into the irrigation tank from the railcraft tank, and it, no need to pump from anywhere. It can just go straight in. And then they are usable. Whoops, I'm drowning. They're usable through the channels as long as you've got enough water in the main tank. You could probably put maybe a tank in the middle, and you could almost spread it out over all of that. But as I said, with the 10-10-10 seeds, not really necessary. Okay, next quest here we've got. That should be quite easy. We're going to get a lot of drawers and stuff here. Making a dolly. We should be able to do that now. It should, unless the recipe's changed. I've done that the wrong way. I need more iron than that. It's the other way. Pretty sure it's iron around the outside, wood in the middle. One jabber dolly. We're going to get 16 drawers and 8 better barrels. Pick one. Pick one. I'm going to take this. Mainly because these draw systems, to me, especially once you get a draw controller, they're much easier to use. They're much a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more flexible, I guess. You can pump directly into that with a pipe, and it'll spread it to where it needs to be. Whereas the jabber barrels, you would need to, as long as I remember, you need to go into each barrel individually. Alright, let's dump off some stuff. They can go in there. Let's go and put some few things away. Back in there. We can get rid of this. Ah well. Next quest. Just want to try and drill through all of this. Structural upgrade. Copper ingot. So structural upgrade Mark 1, so we're going to require these wood lattice, which just looks like wood, and then 4 copper ingots. Okay, we have some copper in here. Couple of blocks, take a block. So what's that one? Different copper. Okay, let's see here. Let me guess. Can only be oak. That's a sprinkler. Upgrade. No, it's not called that. Yes, it is. Storage. Really? Structural. Oh my gosh. I guess it can only be your main vanilla woods, so I'm pretty sure we got some oak over here. Probably need to start planting some more oak trees. Four of them. 4 of these. Gets us a structural upgrade. And let's take that out. Put that in there. Alright, structural upgrade done. Next one is to make a storage upgrade. It is 2 pistons and a better barrel. Better barrel is a bunch of logs. And a chest and a slab. Bunch of logs. Yoink. Okay. So we're going to need another 2 pistons. So let's knock that together. Probably put that around the wrong way again, haven't I? Oh, I did it right. 2 of them are going to need a chest. We need a slab. I'm not sure if this will work. It does. Awesome. 1 of them. 2 of them is a storage upgrade. Okay, we've almost... Oh, we got a void upgrade. What do we need for a void upgrade? 2 pistons and some obsidian. It's doable. Chest is full of junk. Oh, what am I doing? Let's put this in the chest that I was filling full of junk again. Oh, AE, where are you? Alright, we're already up to, we want to do this, so we need 2 more pistons. Typical. Had this feeling I would need them, and a piece of obsidian. So, obsidian... Need 8 of them. Like that. Two more of them. You know what? Void. Let's not build it by hand again. Let's use any eye. Void upgrade. Achieved. Excellent. One more on that list is to make a seed storage. So let's see if we can quickly knock together a seed storage. Seed store, I think this isn't much either. It's just wood, couple of chests and iron. Everything's fairly cheap so far. So we need 2 chests. So let's get 2 chests. Replace. What are you doing? A couple of them and an iron. Gets us a seed storage. Hopefully that detects. Yes, we're going to get 8 more. Again, not really required because I've kind of through all the breeding. I've got a little bit left to do in terms of, I think it's the speed one. Yeah, but this is all going to go. Next. So we've done a few here already. These ones down here require... let's have a look at this one. A white bag. 4 wool... Oh, gee, that shouldn't be too hard. Wool string chest. Okay. Probably got tons of cotton laying around. So let's... What have I got in here? Let's grab a couple of stacks of that. Because we should be able to make wool. So I need 4 wool. What is it? 4 string. And a chest. That's a tier 2 white bag. That's a tier 1. Tier 1 white bag. Nice. We're going to get a lime bag as a reward. Okay, so what have we got? We've got bigger bags. We've got bye-bye baggage. Oh, we got a void bag. Okay. Ender pearl, wool, string. Glad I grabbed all that extra cotton out of that barrel to send. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just need that ender pearl, don't we? Where did I put that? In this chest? Yep. Right. The void one. There it is. One of them. 1 void bag. Nice. And we get a void chest. I don't think there's anything in these. I don't think we're getting bonus awards or any or rewards, I should say. Okay, what do we need for the bigger bags? Create an upgrade. Okay, some wood, iron, and string. These are very cheap. Probably out of iron now. Yeah. I don't think I've got any iron anywhere else. Iron tank walls. Steel. There's some. And there's some iron ore. Iron ore can go in there. It's going to be a lot of iron. Alright. It's alright. So what do we need for the upgrade? There. Guess it doesn't handle... No, I probably don't have the string. It's one. No! Another oak required. I guess it is a downside to any of the packs that have multiple types of wood, is that it's a little bit harder for the pack creator to, I guess, add every single type of what's a tier 2 yellow bag? Every single type of wood as to allow the quest to hand in. So they do as much as they can, and there is some there is a little bit of ore dictionary in that, but you know, it's not always perfect. So let's make some redstone on me. Gone a little bit over on this episode, but I want to try and knock out this this quest line. So let's just do these last couple. So we want a compass, and then we want to make that a golden compass, which is a waypoint compass from Bibliocraft. Excellent. She's gonna tell me that I have too much junk in my inventory, and that chest is full, and that I really should be considering doing something else. Alright. Guess waypoint compasses don't stack. Why does that not surprise me? Yes, I am my own worst enemy. Alright. So we are so close to finishing this one off. The painter is a crafting table, iron, and some dyes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in the next minute. Unless it's any dye. Red. Was it any dye? Or was it just your main colours? Yeah, blue, red, green, black. Let's grab that crafting table. What else do we need? 4 iron. Do I have 4 iron? I've got 5. Okay. We can do this. Crafting. Some of them, I think, was red at the top. Red, blue, green, black. Green. I had some in there. Lapis is blue. We might be able to use floral powder for the black. Or I can just have a quick look to see if we've got any ink sacs. Don't believe I do, I might. In the droplets. There's that oil we can refine up. Alright, let's grab some black dye. Or we could use dye. We'll try the floral black powder and see if that works. If not, we'll grab some of the dye seeds and we'll call that the end of the episode. Yes, painter! And I believe this is just to be able to paint these chests. Awesome. Open book. Don't crash on me. I need a paintbrush. Stick and wool. Wool. Stick. Paintbrush. You finished? Yay! Alright, well the only ones we didn't get done here is this one, which is the Mark II size upgrade, which requires paper, cobble, probably just a little bit out of reach for me to finish off without going way over our wrapping up point. So thank you all for watching. I hope this wasn't too boring, but we did manage to nail out almost all of this quest line. This one here is going to be a bit of an issue, because I don't know how to get this essence of Certus quartz. It's the only one I haven't seen. Please tell me in the comments if there is something in the book or in the quest lines somewhere else that gets to this. But I've had a look and I can't see how to make the Certus quartz, unless it's world gen, which I don't think so. Yeah. Please let me know if you guys know if you've done that quest yourself. Otherwise, I'm at that point where I'm kind of stuck because I've got everything else in that quest except the quartz, the Certus quartz one. All right, thank you all for watching. Hope you come back for the next one. Hit the like button if you liked it. Leave your comments in the section below. See you in the next one.